A national school safety conference is underway in Las Vegas this week. It's always a hot topic, and it comes at a time when schools, for the first time, are receiving money from the state to be used specifically on campus as well as student safety. Patrick Walker is live in studio with some takeaways from that conference.
Well, Brian, through a variety of channels, lawmakers passed up tens of millions of dollars really specifically for school safety this session. It begs the question, how should those dollars be spent?
As school safety professionals met at the M Resort Tuesday for the Campus Security Conference, one theme became increasingly clear. The threat to schools goes well beyond someone bringing a gun to campus.
I think the biggest threat is not so much an outside shooter or even shooting in school. It's more of a mental standpoint.
Meadows School 8th grade student Robert Parcell says societal pressures wear on students, and he sees it every day.
And sometimes they'll completely ignore teachers' warnings because they're more concerned with fitting in, and I think that'll cause students to become blinded to overall help.
That's where programs like Nevada's Safe Voice come in. Susan Payne developed the framework for the Safe to Tell program in Colorado, which is now the model for many states around the country. She says nationwide, the most common tips those programs receive relate to depression, suicide, and anxiety.
Even though those might be the top reported incidents, we're still getting young people with weapons. We're getting young people that are cruel to animals, and those are significant behaviors that are precipitators to violence.
And that, experts say, is why it's so crucial to provide mental and behavioral health services.
So we need to have more screenings to make sure that we're early identifying our students who are at risk so that we can provide those interventions and address their individual needs before they become bigger issues.
Many of these solutions were recommended and funded under Governors Sandoval and Sisolak. We'll see how these reforms are implemented in schools across the state.
And of course, protecting schools from external threats, still a very important topic. Coming up at 6, I'll share some of the trends we're seeing schools using to harden their campuses, and not all of them break the bank.